radios, digital pagers, cell phones and accessories, weather alert radios, police scanners, and CB radios. Klinkner Electronics also offers two-way radios and public address equipment for rent for special events. Klinkner Electronics has been serving the area's electronics needs for 35 years. Klinkner Electronics, your electronics specialist, located at 1800 North Street in the Prairie du Sac Industrial Park. Sometimes numbers tell a story as well as words. It's true for Schwartz Insurance, the area's largest independent insurance agency. Over 85 years experience, 3 generations of family management, offices in 7 Wisconsin communities, and now for the 10th straight year, Schwartz Insurance has been named winner of the West Bend Mutual's President's Roundtable Award. At Schwartz, we offer not just an agent, but we offer you award-winning agency expertise. For auto, home, business, life, or group benefits, call Schwartz Insurance today or find us at BeSureOnline.com. Schwartz Insurance in Sauk Prairie and throughout southern Wisconsin. Be sure.
We're back at Sauk Prairie High School. Chuck Feeney along with Andy Feeney. We just gathered up some statistics from the first half, from this first contest by the Sauk Prairie Eagles. They have fallen to the Milton Redhawks 50-32 after a back and forth seesaw battle throughout 3 quarters of this game. And just a fun experience, you know, to watch this. If you're a fan of football and you like offensive football, there were a lot of great things going on here tonight. So, Andy, how do things look there on the statistics side of things?
I think it looks like we may have seen, as far as a passing quarterback that we're going to see this year, I hope that's the best one we will see. As far as a runner, we still have Reedsburg, and Chad Mazer is still back. I can't hardly believe I can keep saying that name, but he had his brother that was before him.
You know, and they're talking now about the Mount Horeb quarterback, the Elver kid, who's supposed to be a pretty solid kid. We watched him last year play, a little bit of a scat back, kind of ran some Wildcat stuff, but
he broke his collar.
Yeah, he's matured, and people are pretty high on him. I mean, he is a highly touted kid, so we'll see another passer come out of Mount Horeb, and like you said, we'll see a running quarterback out of Mazer. So we've got a pretty significant, steep schedule.
Well, this quarterback tonight, Nathan Hammond, 6'2", 210-pound senior, and here's what I'm 25 of 31 high school football, 1 interception, 3 TDs for 305 yards passing. Just tremendous.
Did they calculate a quarterback rating on that?
Yeah, no quarterback rating. But on the other side, Brody Stitchin had an excellent night tonight. He's 8 of 18, 1 interception, 2 touchdowns, 136 yards. That's a good night for a high school football player. Rushing, 19 carries for 54 yards for Milton. So, D-line did their job. For Sauk Prairie, 332 yards rushing. Don't have all the breakdown and all the stats. It's a lot of stuff to compile, but just total yards rushing, we had a heck of a night, 332. So we put up 468 yards of offense tonight for Sauk Prairie versus only 359 yards of offense for Milton. But Milton has the pick 6. They were efficient. They got the long pass plays, and they come out on top despite having over 100 yards less offense. 15 first downs for Milton, 19 first downs for Sauk Prairie. So again, a lot that they can hang their hat on offensively, and go back out there this coming week and tweak a few things and just keep building on what they're building, and hopefully next week when they head down to Monroe, it's going to pay off.
And I think some of the questions have been answered. Can we? This new system Coach Horn has brought in, how will the kids adjust? And I think, as you said at the opening of the program, that the kids are pretty excited about it. I mean, it's fun football to play and to watch, and it certainly seems as if the kids have bought into the system. So, and as you said, you tweak some things. You get yourself defensively ready. It was 32 points a game last year the defense gave up. And you come out here and you hope you've improved on that. You face a tough opponent. You give up, the defense gives up 43 points. But you know, you gotta go back to work, study the film, find out where the issues are, and come out against Monroe next week, a very beatable team. You know, your offense, you know, continue to grow the offense, get ready for the really big games, and Monroe is a good test for the defense to get themselves back on track.
Yeah, and you know, we've said it for years, Chuck, back when we coached and when we watched other teams, there is no bad scheme. You know, you've got schemes on offense, you've got defensive schemes, and typically when you get that film finally and you look at it and you say, okay, this is, you can see it. You'll see somebody isn't playing their assignment, or they're not making their right steps, or they're not making their right read, and you fix those things. But, you know, teams win. Every scheme we've ever used or any other team has ever used, somebody's been successful with it. So it's not that it doesn't work.
Right.
It's getting it to work and getting the right people and making sure they're doing the right thing. So, you know, it's all, again, it's tweaking it, it's fixing the little things that need fixing. And, you know, there's going to be a lot of film watched this weekend, I'm sure. And they'll come out against Monroe, and hopefully they'll really lay it to Monroe down at Monroe next week.
So while they're studying film, our statistician Brian Breinig is having his wedding tomorrow, so we'll be attending that and maybe go fishing on Sunday. So
yeah.
Hope you all have a great weekend. Sound like it's going to be a nice one. Sauk Prairie ends up on the short end tonight after a great effort, 32-50, as the Milton Redhawks open up their season 1-0. From Sauk Prairie High School, with Bill Klinkner on the camera, Chuck and Andy Feeney calling the plays. Have a great weekend.
Tonight's game was presented by the Sauk Prairie Eagles Sports Network. Our network sponsors include
Badger Excavating and Plumbing, Consumers Co-op, H&R Block, Klinkner Electronics, McFarland's, Mueller's Sports Medicine, Prairie Plumbing and Heating, the River's Edge Mall, Schwartz Insurance Agency, and Village Family Dental.
Thanks for watching.